Hello everybody, welcome back to part 8 of my walkthrough, or let's play for Zelda, Twilight Princess. Previously we just talked to this mysterious hooded figure, and now we are going to find out who. This was once the land where the power of the gods was said to slumber. This was once the kingdom of Hyrule. But that blessed kingdom has been transformed by the king that rules the Twilight. It has been turned into a world of shadows, ruled by creatures who shun the light. I think it's pretty obvious who this is by now. Oh, good, a cutscene. Whoa, statue. Hello. Guards, and there's what we know as a princess. Oh no, darkness! So here we are, the guards are getting attacked, and cue the main villain of the game. This guy is really freaky. That's a pretty weird helm, don't you think? It's time for you to choose, surrender or die. Oh yes, a question for all the land and people of Hyrule. Life or death? Oh, here we go, more cutscene. Hyrule people. Twilight covered Hyrule like a shroud, and without light, the people became as spirits. Wow, that's grim. People die because the Twilight King took over. Within the Twilight, they live on, unaware that they have passed into spirit forms. All the people now know is fear. Fear of a nameless evil. Well, apparently they aren't dead, I guess. They're just in a spirit world or something. The kingdom succumbed to Twilight, but I remain its princess. Gasp! It's Zelda! I am Zelda. You don't have to look so sad. We actually find it quite livable. I mean, is perpetual Twilight really all that bad? Midna, this is no time for levity. The shadow beasts have been searching far and wide for you. Why is this? Why indeed? You tell me. Time has grown short. The guard will soon make his rounds. You must leave here quickly. And guess how we're gonna exit? Yep, through the window. Midna is so awesome. She's always so happy and dark, but, you know, it's kind of like a weird mix. I prefer her a lot better over Navi or Tattle from Majora's Mask. Good grief, I hated those fairies. Not that way, the guard's coming. Boy, he's prompt. What'd I tell ya? Window. I find it kind of weird that the darkness is represented by squares. It's almost something that you'd see in Paper Mario or something like that. You know? Anyways, on with the video. Hee hee hee. Well, do you understand where we are now? I guess this is a promise. It's a promise, so I'll let you go back to where you first tumbled into Twilight. But, are you really sure you should be going back? Are you sure you aren't forgetting something important? Oh, I hate that part. It scares me. Hee hee. Do you want to save them? Well, in that case, little Midna will be happy to help you. But you'd have to be my servant, and as a servant, you'd have to do exactly as I say. Why don't you go back, take a little time, and give it some thought? Hehehe. No! You get back here, you evil, conniving thing. Whatever you are. Alright, off of the silliness. Let's get back to the game. Apparently we are back in our little town. The springs, mainly. Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention one thing. Though you may have left the darkened realm, you haven't transformed back to your former self, and you won't anytime soon. Now, why could that be? Hee hee hee. See you later. Oh, gee, thanks a lot for the help. Oh, for a minute there, I thought I would talk to a spirit. I guess that's after this part. This little mini quest. Hee hee hee. Do you think I disappeared? Listen, there's another thing I forgot to tell you. Don't think you can just run off and save your friends, because you can't. Just beyond that bridge, the land is covered in twilight. Last time a shadow beast pulled you through the current of twilight, but if you want to go back this way, this time you need the cooperation of someone from the twilight, like me. So, you really have no choice but do what I say. Saving your friends and all that, well, that all depend on your actions. Because you can never trust words, you know. Right now, I want a sword and a shield that will suit me. You do understand me, don't you? So what do you plan to do? While you're here dawdling, the twilight continues to expand. Come on, hurry it up. Okay, so you want those things. Okay, I'll get you those things. I'm gonna need to take a pause here soon because the video is cutting short on time. Oh man, if only I had my finishing attack, but that comes later. In this game, you can learn new abilities by finding the spirit wolf, and also you'll need to find these little howling stones, but you'll see those much later in the game. Okay, back to town. Ooh, what's this? A squirrel. Or a chipmunk. Thank you for taking care of those beasts. They made both the village and the forest a mess. They kidnapped the village children. But I know, you're not one of them. I can tell because you smell the trees of Orden. If you run into any trouble, try talking to an animal. We animals understand. Okay, yeah. I guess that makes sense. Alright, so we are now in the village. And there is one of the fathers, I guess. The children, please say nothing's happened. Alright guys, this is where I'm gonna cut the video. I'll see you in part 9. Peace out.